Oh my goodness. Had to get that stretch out. Mm, mm, mm. Had to get that stretch on out. So we are back for a redo. You know what? I had to redo some things. Oh my goodness. I can't believe last night turned out like, well, no, really a couple of hours ago when I came on live. It was right, but it wasn't right. So I had to redo it. And I know people are live right now, but on my end, it's all right. I can always catch the replays. It's not really like I'm missing out on anything, kind of new. But yeah, since we're gonna be redoing it, I'm gonna redo it again. So about my topic that I was talking about. What was that? The other what was no, that was a couple of hours ago. So basically, it was about people in these thumbnails. Like I told you, it was a woman that I seen on YouTube, and it comes off to me like she likes to promote her behind just to get a click and some views. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not every time. It seems like it's every other video, but I feel like you really shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people got the right to do whatever they want to do, but for a viewer, which I don't really view it, but if I was a viewer, I would think that you're trying to, you know, sell something because you always promoting your behind. Now, don't get me wrong, just because you got some good content, don't mean that you have to do that. It's like you're just slutting yourself out. You want people to look at your ass more than your face. And if I was a woman, because I'm gonna get this together, I'm gonna sum it up real good. If I was a woman, I wouldn't want to put. I wouldn't. Want- I would want. I wouldn't want to portray myself like that. Put myself out there like that, like it's something to be proud of. Granted, that was a situation where I had a video to come out, and everybody knew about it, and I didn't. When it was my time to be in the spotlight for that, it was cute in the beginning, but when that when that Pacific when that one little topic steady kept coming up, I was just like, I'm kind of cringing because I don't really want to talk about that. You know, it happened. It happened. That's like me getting online. In every video that I make, I have a dick print in the thumbnail. I wouldn't want to promote myself like that. Because you know why people may not want to look at stuff like that. They want to look at other things. They don't want to look at your penis, your private parts. Now, granted, if you got a nice body, it's okay to show it off, but make sure it's covered up and not on display for the whole world to see. That's not cute in my eyes. It's not. And I feel like you're only doing that to get a certain amount of attention from older people, or really from older guys and maybe younger guys. But then again, it's like that's the wrong type of attention that you are trying to lure in to your channel. Because then you get then after a while you're gonna start getting harassed. You know, and I know so many women that I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm a lot closer to women than I am with men, but you're gonna start getting the wrong type of attention. You know, I can tell you the stories that I hear all the time. Women do not like the fact that men be trying to hit on them. It's like, okay, thank you for the compliment, but still, can you move your ass? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you continue to do that for your channel, you really setting yourself up for failure because I mean, although you are getting the views, but what about the respect and the dignity? The dignity for yourself. What about that? Do you even care? Do you even care? Because I'm starting to think it's just I'm gonna put anything out there, get a good shot from me, get a good shot from the back. Yeah, that's how we gonna get them. It's for me. It's coming off as It's not authentic. It's fake, and it's really slutty to me. And you want to be portrayed like that. hmm And that's another thing too. My thing is when women choose to do stuff like that, it's like, and you wonder why a male may try to come at you certain type of ways because of the way that you're carrying yourself. And it goes for the men too. It goes for the men too. Trying to be too sexy, thinking that your shit don't stink and you just the best thing to since sliced bread. You know that shit can come right. That shit can really blow up in your face. It really can. That's why me personally, I don't take myself like I'm just the best thing, the best looking man out here. Because I know it looks fade and anything, and also, you know, you can be looking like one thing today and the next thing tomorrow. It can all change. You know, that's why I'm happy how I'm looking. I don't take it to the point where it's just I'm not. Well, I would say I'm not taking it like a. I'm not trying to be like an airhead. Like I'm just I'm look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Like no, 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 no. No. Mm-mm. But that was just that's kind of one of the things that was irritating me last night when I was, well, really all the time when I get on YouTube. And that was one of my points that I made. I kind of brought out to the forefront because it was just irritating to see that over and over again. It's like, oh my goodness, you steady taking these type of pictures, these compromising. It's like you're in these compromising positions, but you're not being mindful of who's really looking at that, who's really doing that. Honestly, you're letting these young females know that, oh, if I bend over just a little bit more, I'm gonna get a view and a click. That's not setting a good example. I'll be damned if I'll be out here telling young men, get online and show your print, wear some shorts, wear some gray shorts, show your print. I would want young black men to do that. You know, because for me, that's not cute. That's not something that black, you know, really any race should try to promote as if it's something to be okay or proud of. It's really not. It's really not. But to each his own. If you want to continue to carry yourself like that, go right ahead. But just know people are not gonna respect you. They're gonna look at you like you just doing something just to be doing it, and it look like you may be doing it for other reasons too. You know, it look kind of prostitution to me. I mean, a little a little like, how can I say it? It looks very, very like a prostitute almost. Like you selling yourself short for some YouTube money. I just wouldn't be doing that. I wouldn't. Although I made a mistake in the past, yeah, I put a video out, it got exposed, but I'm not trying to have that something. I'm not trying to have that whole thing on my neck, on my name, like it's cute. Because I know, I may have thought it was cool back then, but now that I'm a little older, I know that was something that I did. I probably shouldn't have not have did because people are steady going to bring that up, and I get tired of hearing that. I really do. I really do. But on to the next topic. There was a topic I was talking about too last night about a content creator making these videos like he just all down and out about a relationship that he wasn't in, that he wasn't even in for a year. It may have just been some months, but he is deciding to get online. He's deciding to get online and make these subliminal as, when I wouldn't even call it subliminal. It's almost like I'm looking for sympathy as titles, and then he got his ass on here making these faces like he just down and out, and it's like, Negro, this is not your first rodeo. You should be okay. You know what I'm saying? If any damn thing, you can always heal and try to go out there and look for somebody else. And maybe take it slow. But all these titles is giving me false advertisement. It really is. You're not being real with you're not being real with your viewers. You're being fake, and you've been faking it for some weeks and days now, and really we're going on some more months. You've been faking it, and then you expect people to be clicking on your video so you can make some money. Negro, ain't nobody gonna be clicking on that shit. You're dragging it out. You're dragging it out. When are you gonna learn to just get over it? Move on. Make some more videos about something else and stop talking about the same damn topic. You know, talking about the same damn topic. I'm at this point. I'm looking at it as it's some mental shit going on in the head, in that person's head, in that person's head. Because ain't no way in here you guys gonna see me on here, um, constantly complaining about a situation that I know I can change. Granted, though, it doesn't make me irritated a little bit sometimes. Yeah, but I will not be getting online constantly talking about it. Because you know why? I can change it. I can change it. I will not let someone have that much power over me where it's affecting my mood. Hell no. We will not be doing that. I refuse to let someone have that type of power over me. I refuse to be crying over some individual that's not treating me right, and I know I can change it. I know I can change the situation. I know I can change it. I wouldn't want my I wouldn't want my followers thinking something is wrong with me. All because I'm getting behind the camera, coming on, acting like I'm sad and shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We're not doing that around here. I think it's foolish. It's foolishness if you ask me. As if you was that in that, I feel like if you was so in a sad place about a breakup, which was your fault, you made that bed, so you got to lay in it. You would go get some help instead of trying to make these videos and tricking your audience. Because at this point, I'm looking at you like you're crazy. You know, I really am. I'm looking at a lot of these niggas out here like they're crazy. And this falls back onto what I was saying last night too. You don't have to display everything that's going on in your life onto YouTube. Sometimes it's just best to leave the personal, the real deep rooted issues offline, because people love to watch really a train wreck, and they like and they're not looking at it to help you. They're looking at it to laugh at you. You're just giving them more ammunition for them to come at you and talk about you. That's why I say, whenever you may feel a different type of way than you're feeling, log on off. Put that phone down somewhere. Matter of fact, just turn the whole damn phone off. You do not need to get online displaying unusual behavior. You don't. I wouldn't do that. Granted, I have mood swings really, really bad at times, but I will not be getting online displaying that like it's something that I want to document. Hell no. I'm not doing that. That's not for the public to see. If you having breakdowns, you do not need to get online. If you having issues with your marriage, in your relationship, you do not need to get online recording that. Because you know what? Not only does it make you look like a fool, but it also makes you look even more off than you really are. And it's not normal. It is not normal. I mean, I don't understand how people think that's something to be proud of, or they want to promote that. That's not funny to me. seeing somebody down and in distress because someone else is taking them down through that. That's not funny to me. And I really wish certain individuals would learn how to log the fuck off, because you're going to be the laughing stock for the next couple of days, weeks, or months, or even years. People are still going to constantly bring that up to you. So I would advise you, if you are at some, if you are feeling, if you are in a different state of mind at some time in your and when through the day, please do not get online showing us that. Please, and this goes for anybody. Please do not get online showing us that, because you know what, you will worry your supporters, and then you will you we sometimes you don't you also would you will try, it will come off to your supporters as if, are you for real this time, or are you playing? You know what I'm saying? Are you for real, or are you playing? So you got to just learn, let's keep certain things away from the public. You know, that's what I would do. I would not want to be showing that. You guys would never see, never, ever, 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 ever see a side where it's getting real on my end. And by that I mean personal stuff, whether it's with family or friends. You guys are not seeing that. You're not. I'm not gonna be running around trying to find my phone to record a serious moment, and then want to go to YouTube and post it or go live. No, we're not doing that. You will never ever get that out of me. Never. Because you know what? That's not content. That's some some real life issues, deep down rooted issues that don't nobody need to know about or see. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We have, I'm just keeping it real. As people, we really have to learn to keep certain things to ourselves. It's okay to be transparent, but sometimes you have to know when not to be so transparent with strangers, with people that you don't even know, let alone if you're gonna meet them down the line. Because all it takes is one day, on Mad Day, and everything is coming right back to you. Just like how you put it out, it's gonna hit you right back in your face. And you can't be mad at nobody else but yourself, because you decided to get online. You decided to press record. You decided to go live. You may have did some pre-recorded videos of showing some unusual behavior. You decided that. So you have to deal with those consequences because you want to click in a view. You want some watch hours. You want people to be watching your mess for entertainment. When you while you recording and going through it, it ain't funny then. But you want people to be watching that, boy. It's unacceptable behavior. It's unacceptable behavior, and I don't find it funny, and it's not cute. Some things really should stay on mute and really out of the public eye. For real. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not coming down on anybody hard, but I'm just saying I see it a lot. I see it too many times. I mean, I see it so many times on the tube. People are just promoting, dysfunction. There's some dysfunctional behaviors, and they want to call that content. That's not content. That's some mental stuff. That's mental. That's you need some psychiatric help. You need to go talk to somebody. That's not entertainment right there. It's not a reality show. This is real life. Outside of the whole being dramatic and animated, you're really showing us what's really going on, and it's serious, and you need some help. But I can't say this, but YouTube is not one of those places where you need to go, where you feel the need to run to for help, because ain't nobody on here, ain't nobody on here, you know. I would say I can't really think of the word, but there's no physicians. Oh, no, how damn I can't. I don't know if I said that right, but there's no therapists on here. We're not. I mean, come on now. You need to go, if you got some insurance. Go out there and get some help. Go out there and get some help and fix the problem within yourself before you decide to come back online. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's okay to show a little bit of what you are going through. Hopefully, it's the positive side, not the negative side. But you don't. That's just don't so. Just don't show too much. Just don't show too much. Because that when you once you feel the need to show a little bit of what's really going on, you're gonna continue to do it, and you're gonna continue to do it to the point where you feel like it's normal, and it's not normal. It's not. I'm just saying. I am just saying. I'm just saying. And on to my next topic, because I'm gonna get the hell up and off of here. So, I can't believe someone in the family. In the family. Now, I gotta be some limit on this one. But I'm gonna just say this: a young teenager, 14 to be exact, 14, and decided that they wanted to have a bottle of champagne. Champagne, y'all. And I really do feel like, if this young child did this, and which he did do this, since he did this, he drunk it up. 14, drunk it up. Now, for one, you're definitely a minor, and you shouldn't be drinking. But for two, you need some consequences behind your actions that you did. And this individual didn't get no consequences. I think the only thing that he may have gotten maybe was a little talking to. But I believe in the belt, so you can learn from your actions. Because if you go out there in the world, not, and sometimes, knowing or not knowing, making some silly decisions, you can really get hurt. And I really feel like this young child needs to have some discipline. Some real old-fashioned ass whooping. For real. I don't find it funny, someone that's underage drinking and then lying about it, and then not getting, not even getting, not even getting, hell, what do you call that? A whooping behind it or something, some type of punishment. I feel like now, in today's time, parents are getting a little bit soft. They're getting a little bit too soft, and it's time to get back to stern. Because when I was coming up, I wish I would bring somebody's liquor and lie about it, and I done got caught. My ass, I'm gonna have a well whooped ass and put on punishment. Hopefully, I don't have. Hopefully, it's not a switch. I'll be hoping for a belt instead of a switch, because switches hurt a lot worse than belts. But I just couldn't believe that. Like, this boy need some ass whooping. I mean, he needs some leather on that ass. That was wrong. And then to lie about it, like you ain't did nothing. Oh no, couldn't have been me. Hell, if I did some stuff like that back in the day, boy, ain't no telling where I would be at. I'd probably be underneath the house somewhere trying to hide. It's crazy. It's crazy. These new kids out here, they getting bolder and bolder by the day. Like, at 14, I may have sipped here and there. I ain't gonna say too much, but I may have sipped a little wine. I don't think I was drinking no beer. And if I did, I didn't find it too, pleasing to my tongue. So I didn't mess with that. But A whole bottle of champagne? Man. 14, I wasn't even thinking about getting no, I wasn't even thinking about getting drunk. Hell, last time I remember when I was drinking some Morgan David when I was underage. Someone told me if I got drunk, someone told me if I got drunk, they was gonna whoop my ass. So therefore, I had to sip, very, lightly. But at the same time, you do know when you're drinking alcohol, you're gonna get some type of buzz. So technically, I was kind of semi drunk, but they didn't know that. I just kept it away from them. But that's beside the point. I just feel like parents gotta learn how to, get a little bit more stern with their kids. Get a little more stern with the kids. Stop letting them get away with something kind of. I would say it was kind of minor, but at the same time, it wasn't minor because that was something that belonged to a parent, not to the child. And the child just took the initiative to go out of his way to sneak the bottle of champagne and drink it. That's just that's a little bit too much. I'm glad it was champagne and not no liquor. Mm-mm-mm. I can only imagine if that child would have went to school like that. And that would have been that terrible, terrible sight to see. Like you done got drunk and you decided to ride that bus. Oh my goodness. We all gonna be in trouble. Hell, I swear some of these kids are not mindful of their actions. They just don't know how far they can go to the point where it affects everybody in the household or in the family. You know. So if you are underage and you're listening to this, be mindful. Be mindful. Hold on, I got a burp coming up. Oh, my probably some heartburn. Oh, just be mindful of what you do. Think about mama and daddy going to jail off of something that you done did. Because nowadays, when the child mess up, they locking the parents up too nowadays. It seems like everybody getting in trouble. The whole house is getting in trouble. That's why I have to tell my nephew. He's 7 now. He feel like he's grown. He feel like he can walk out the house at any time, and he don't know that if you get caught out there by yourself and a policeman's out there and they don't know, they don't know that we up in the house. Hell, you point out where you stay at, they're knocking at the door and seeing us and seeing what the older people are doing, which is us. Like, are y'all getting high? Are you drinking? We ain't even doing none of that. We just, maybe we may be in the bed asleep, or maybe in our rooms occupied. But this little boy is 7 years old, feeling like he's grown. He feel like he just walk out the house, and sometimes it really irritates me because as an uncle, I'm trying to constantly tell him you cannot do that. You are a child. You are a child, and you don't know that by you trying to go out and play with some neighbors, which we know we trust our neighbors, but still, by you trying to go out there and play with some kids, not letting anybody know where you are, you can get us in trouble. Thank God we have neighbors that look out for us. When we have incidents like that, because I have my nieces and nephews. They are really smart, but they have a disobedient spirit upon them right now because they're young and they feel like they can just do anything. And sometimes it makes me mad that I have to constantly remind them. And I know they're young, but I have to constantly stay on their behinds because they feel the need to just go out there and want to just do any and everything. And it's like, no, you're gonna listen. If you don't, I'm gonna get the belt. And they don't want that. They don't want that because Uncle ain't have to whoop no ass in a minute. You know, I just give them a look, or I go a few octaves in my voice, and they learn how to they'll learn they'll kind of calm down a little bit. But I'm just sometimes I get a little frustrated to the point where I'm just kind of tired of talking. I'm ready to get that belt out and start swinging, so you can understand. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. You know, because I don't like to be the mean uncle. I like to be the cool uncle. I'm a cool uncle. You know, but if you're not obeying me, then you're gonna see another side from me, and I don't want to take it there. I usually let the parents, handle. I usually let their parents have handle that because I know me. I whoops ass. I've been whooping ass since I was 14, 15, baby. Tearing asses up. with a belt. I had to help raise my younger siblings. So, when they got aligned with me, I tore that ass up. I meant what I said, and you doing something to total the opposite. Yeah, you can get your ass beat. And I didn't, I wasn't beating them. I just gave them a few lashes on that ass. I feel like all kids need a little few lashes so they don't understand no means no. And if you continue to do that, you're gonna get some more lashes on that ass. Hell, because if you go out there in the world and you continue to make the same mistake, your ass gonna be locked up in jail somewhere or dead. So I want to teach you why I can right now that you under me. Because a lot of them that are young and under me, they feel like they know every goddamn thing, but they don't know enough. They don't know enough, and I want them to know enough. You know, before it's too late. Before it's too late. I'm just saying. But on to the next topic about Kanye. Let me tell you guys this. I feel like what's going on with Kanye. Although I do like Kanye, I don't think he's crazy. But I would say this. The man, I don't feel like the man's gonna go broke. But I do feel like you just have to watch what you say. It's all right to have freedom of speech, but you need to watch what you say. You know, watch what you say and just continue to do you in a different type of way. You know, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. Because I don't really follow too much other blogs like that. I feel like hell, whatever's going on with him right now, it's gonna be taken care of. He's all right. He's all right. I mean, if they have to blackball him out the industry, hell, he always can come out with something, and he always can come out with something of his own. Yeah, you got enough money to do it with, and just do you. You know, just do you. Honestly, if it was me, I wouldn't even be speaking on none of that shit. I let them have it. You go right ahead. You can have your opinion. I'm gonna have mine. I'm gonna give you the politically correct answer instead of giving you keep it real answer. hmm I smile on your face just as long as I get my check. That's how he really should be doing. But I know, people that's a little older, they usually like to tell you the truth. A whole lot. And since he's older than me, they gonna 9 times out of 10 they gonna tell you the truth instead of sugarcoating it. Which he has every right to tell you the truth. But I just feel like it's a certain way to do it. It's a certain way to go. It's a certain way to go about it. Because as we are seeing now, I ain't never seen somebody get dropped so many times. Well, get dropped at a fast rate. Like he's getting dropped from things. Like that's kind of scary a little bit. Like, oh my goodness. It's like all these motherfuckers are working together. Like, damn. I ain't never seen nothing like that before in my life. Like I done heard I mean, I done seen, people that was in the industry, on TV. Like one day you may see them, next couple of days you may not see them. But damn. Oh my goodness. They is not playing with Mr. Kanye West. But I hope he get it together and I hope he keep a strong mind. But he need to keep his faith, keep his faith first. Keep his faith first because people think he's crazy. He ain't crazy. He ain't crazy. He just marching to the beat of his own drum. And I'm just keeping that real. That black man, that black brother ain't crazy. He ain't crazy at all. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. Just stay on your knees. Keep praying. And watch what you say. Because these white folks love to give and take it away. And I'm just keeping it real when it comes to that. They love to give it to you and they also love to take it away from you. They love to out. It's just like the old saying goes. They will build you up just to tear you right back the fuck on down. And you gotta watch out for it. Just gotta watch out for it. Build you up. That's why I ain't too crazy about. I'm not crazy about the entertainment business. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't want to be famous. I don't crave that. I don't want to be famous. I barely want people in my motherfucking business. I don't even want people approaching me on the streets if they know me off of YouTube. Like, don't. You can say hi, but don't stick around for too long because I don't. We ain't got too much to talk about because I don't know you like that. And I don't know your motives like that. I don't know what you want. I can be nice, say hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you, and we can move our asses from left to right. But man, mm-mm. I don't. As we can see, it don't even pay to be all in the public eye because as over as we can see right now, is so many of them are getting exposed for certain things. It's like damn, they got issues. It's not as bad. Well, hold on, how can I say it? They issues just seem as bad as ours. Like shit, damn. But they just doing a lot more, kind of crazy ass shit than we are doing. But damn, it's like it's a price. It's like it's a price to pay to be in that type of industry. And I don't know. I don't crave that. I don't crave that type of attention. That's just that's too much. That is too much. But I hope they get it together. I hope he get it together and just kind of just maybe just go in MIA for them. Just take a break from the public eye. Go spend time with your kids. You know, and whoever else is around in your family, and just go out there. Hell, come to Arkansas. Ain't nobody coming down here too much. We in the South, so shit, come to Arkansas somewhere, or go up north. Hell, go to states that people don't really too much talk about, and you go find yourself some peace. Okay, I'm just saying. Find yourself some peace, cause boy, this industry is tearing his ass up from the front to the back to the side, up and down, east and west. Boy, I hope he's to continue to stay blessed. But on that note, you guys, I'm out of here. I appreciate everybody coming through for the little short time, and you guys enjoy the rest of your night, even though it's almost over. I was a little ticked today because something bad happened with some cards, and I lost one of my cards, and I don't know where they at. So therefore, I had to order another one, and I was kind of pissed because I had a little fun on there, a little fun. But it's all right. The Lord is still blessing me. I'm still lit. I'm still breathing. I'm still breathing, and man, I got life in my body. So hey, ain't nothing else too much. Ain't nothing else too much to complain about. I got food. I got food in the refrigerator. I got hot and cold water. Hell, I got a roof over my head. I ain't sleeping outside in the cold. So hey, that's all that matters to me. But on that note, you guys, I'm out of here. You guys be blessed. I'm out.